Dauntless closed beta is live, Digital Extremes announces another new game, all that and more. I'm Zach Sharps and this is Free to Play Weekly. First up in the news this week, Phoenix Labs launched a closed beta for its free-to-play co-op action RPG, Dauntless. During the event, the devs will continue to gather feedback from players, and it will also serve as an early access period for everyone who owns a Founders Pack. Alongside the closed beta launch came a new trailer, as shown right now, that is quite flashy and contains numerous beasts to slay. I'm quite interested to get my hands on Dauntless, but I'm probably going to wait until an open beta arrives. Have you tried out Dauntless? Leave me a comment down below. Those of you highly anticipating WebZen's free-to-play ARPG Mu Legend may be unhappy to hear that the open beta will not be taking place in September as previously announced. Instead, WebZen has decided to push the open beta to November. The decision was based on feedback from players in Korea where the game is already live. The changes that will be made will impact mechanics balancing and other parts of the game. Glad to see that they're taking feedback from their existing player base to heart. That way, once it goes into open beta elsewhere, it has a better chance to succeed. Digital Extremes is keeping very busy these days. If incorporating open world elements into their hit game Warframe wasn't enough, then they decided to roll out the Amazing Eternals. More on that in a little bit, but now they've announced a new free-to-play roguelike MMO called Survived By. Described as a retro-style title, up to 100 players fight side by side in a bullet hell style battle where permadeath is just the beginning. You'll have to craft weapons, level up, and explore a post-apocalyptic fantasy wasteland. Sounds pretty interesting, and if it interests you, the closed alpha is expected to start before the end of the year. If that isn't enough, Digital Extremes' other new title, The Amazing Eternals, has introduced Founders Packs. The upcoming hero shooter is looking to compete in a pretty saturated market, and if we wish to get your hands on the closed beta, you'll have a choice between packs ranging from $19.99 USD all the way up to a whopping $1,000. Personally, I got my hands on the beta and wasn't impressed that much. It was as I was worried about. The card game element introduces another form of monetization, which will make the competitive play dicey, especially once people figure out the best configurations for each hero. That said, due to the fact that it's Digital Extremes and will be free to play, I still haven't written it off yet and still feel it will be somewhat successful. The Founders Packs do beg a question though, so it's time for the question of the week. Last week on the show, I asked if you guys own any consoles. I was expecting to see people state current gen consoles like the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, but most of you guys stated older consoles like the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, GameCube, NES, and more. As always, if you wish for your comment to be possibly featured on next week's show, make sure to leave a comment down below. This week's question is, what is the most money you've spent on a Founders Pack and for what game? Personally, I've only spent $60 and been lucky that the other $100 or more packs I would have bought were gifted for me to cover in some form or fashion, unless Arcade would have been $150 down the drain, because we all saw how that turned out. Last up in the news this week, the newest content update for NMAS Entertainment's free-to-play action MMO Kritika Online has hit the game's servers. Called the Shattered Table, the new update adds a new danger zone, billed as the most difficult yet, the new gear evolution system, and new PvP content. The Shattered Table Ultimate Zone includes 5 map sectors, each with increased difficulty. As for the PvP, it is now available for those level 15 and over. The devs do note though that while a level 15 player can fight a level 65, the engagement isn't exactly equal. There's other smaller changes made in this update, and if you wish to know more, the full list is available on the official Kritika website. Speaking of official websites, be sure to check out our giveaways page. Yes, head on over there, check out the page, bookmark it, and also be sure to hit up the homepage at MMOBomb.com to catch up on all the breaking news in the free-to-play space. As for myself, signing out till next week's show, my name is Zach Sharps, and I'll catch you guys next time.